Today I'll be showing you how to create and edit dictionaries for use within VisibleThread. Dictionaries are a key aspect of VisibleThread. Dictionaries are really just a list of search terms or keywords that we want to locate within our document. Specifically, we're going to be looking at how to use dictionaries within the Concept Tracking tab, which allows you to search both single documents and allows you to search across multiple documents at one time for your list of terms. For this demonstration, we'll be looking specifically at how to create a dictionary in order to review multiple resumes. So to start off here, we're going to look at our resume folder. So we'll open that up and take a look at the folder view here within the Concept Tracking tab. So just to explain what you're seeing here, on the left side, we have our dictionary, in this case, the dictionary called Fit Affinity 2. And on the left column, it lists all of the terms that are included within our dictionary. These are all the terms that VisibleThread is now searching through our documents to find. In this case, our series of resumes, which are located here on the right-hand side of this pane, going across. Each resume has its own column, and underneath each resume, you can see how many times the given terms show up in that resume. Now, if we click up here on Use Different Dictionary, we can see all of the dictionaries that are available to us here. And we'll take a look at that again later. But for right now, I'm going to show you how to create and edit your own dictionaries. So there are three ways to create and edit dictionaries. You can use the dictionary editor within VisibleThread. You can do a bulk import of terms using Microsoft Excel. And you can also import terms from the Discovery tab up here, which I'll be demonstrating in a later session. So in order to view and create and edit our dictionaries, we click this plus button down here to expand our dictionary pane here on the left. And you can see we have our list of concept dictionaries listed here. Now we also have another type of dictionaries. Those are called quality dictionaries. The main difference here is that quality dictionaries are used specifically to search one document at a time for a list of keywords. They work in the same way, but they're used for different purposes. Quality dictionaries are primarily used for things like compliance matrices and things where you're searching one document for a set of terms. Concept dictionaries, as I indicated before, allow us to search through multiple documents at the same time and see them side by side. So since we want to look at multiple resumes, in this use case, we will be creating a concept dictionary. So we're going to go ahead and create our new concept dictionary here. In order to do that, we're in our dictionaries pane. We click New, and we want to create a concept dictionary. So we click New and then Concept Dictionary. Now we need to give this dictionary a name. So since we're going to be looking at resumes today, I'm going to call this dictionary Resume Checker 1. We click OK, and that is going to bring us to our currently blank dictionary. So now we're going to use the dictionary editor to add a few terms that we're going to want to locate within our resumes. So in order to do that, in order to make any changes to our dictionary, we need to click up here the Edit Dictionary link. This is going to bring us into edit mode for this dictionary, and we can now add our categories and terms. So for the sake of this demonstration, let's say that we are looking for security aspects within these resumes, security qualifications. So in order to do that, we're going to create our new category. And a category is a grouping of terms. So every term will need to be live within a category, and I will show you how that works here. So we're going to call this category security. Now that we have our category here, you can see we are able to add new terms to this category. So for this category, just show you how to add new terms. So you click the New Term button there. We'll put in security since we've decided that that's important. If we want, we can add a description in here, which will provide a little pop-up info within the VisibleThread software, but that's strictly optional, and you can add it if you want. For the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to skip it for now, but you can add in a definition or any sort of notes that you would want to highlight to go along with any of your terms. And you can do that for the categories as well. So we're going to add security. We're going to add top secret. And we're going to add one more. We'll add clearance so we can see who lists clearances within their resumes. So great, we've added our 3 terms there to our new dictionary resume checker 1. Now, in order to make sure that this dictionary is saved and that we are able to use it within the documents view of VisibleThread, it's very, very important to always click this save button here. If you do not click this button and you exit out of the tool or click on a different link, the dictionary will not be saved and you will lose all your changes. So it's just very important to remember to always hit that save button there. So now it's saved, we're out of edit mode, and we're now back viewing our dictionary. So there are our 3 terms. So now let's go back to the documents view to see how that looks when we are looking at our resumes. So we're back at our resumes folder here. We're going to click over to concept tracking, just like we did before. As I showed you, we want to select a different dictionary. So we want to pick our new dictionary. In order to do that, we click the green button up here, use different dictionary, and we can see our new dictionary right there, resume checker 1. This is what we want to be looking for within these resumes, so we're going to set it. Now the software is going to refresh. It's going to search through those documents again according to the keywords that we have outlined. So here we go. You can see our list, the 3 terms that we've added here to our dictionary, our resume checker 1, which is security, top secret, and clearance. So now it's very easy for us to see how many times each term appears within each of our resumes, making it easy to then drill down and see each instance of our keyword terms here within the document. So that's one way to add terms to a dictionary via the dictionary editor, which is essentially adding each term by hand. And that's a useful way to do it. But let's say we want to add more terms, add some different terms, perhaps under a different category, and we want to do it in a slightly easier way than having to click add, new term, new term, new term every time. So the way we're going to do that is via a bulk import. As I mentioned before, this bulk import is done through Excel, and specifically through using CSV files within Excel. So let's click back to our dictionary pane here, and we'll go to our resume checker 1. So we'll come back to this in 1 second, but in order to show you how to bulk import terms from Excel, we're going to switch over to Excel. We're going to open a blank Excel spreadsheet, and now I'll show you how to add the terms to an Excel file and then accordingly import them into VisibleThread. So there's a certain format that you have to follow when creating a list of terms to be added to a dictionary. And that's in column A, we're going to put the category for each term. In column B, we put the term or the search term or the keyword itself. And then column C is the column for that optional sort of definition or note that I showed you earlier, where you can add a little pop-up to the term. But again, that's strictly optional, and you do not have to add that. So for the sake of this demonstration, we'll be leaving that blank for now. We'll just be focusing on category and term. So let's say we want to highlight some technical competencies within these resumes. So how are we going to do that? Well, just like before, we're going to create a new category. In this case, we'll call it technical. And we're going to add our terms. So let's say that we are an IT-based company. So let's say we want to look at Java, cloud, to highlight any cloud services, cloud experience. These folks might have listed in their resumes, and database, just as an example. So we have our terms there. We're going to want to assign a category to each of them, and these can all live within the technical category. So we're just going to put that category right next to them. So it's as simple as that. It's a very easy format. You don't need to put a header in. Nothing else is needed. VisibleThread will know what to do when you upload this file. Now, in order to be able to upload it, this file has to be saved as a CSV file, not as a standard Excel spreadsheet. So we're going to go ahead and save this file. We'll save it to the desktop. We're going to call it Resume Tech Terms. Here, it's very important. This is where you're going to select your CSV, your comma delimited file, and we're going to hit Save. And now it's going to prompt you to make sure that you know that you're saving it in CSV, and you're going to say, yes, I do want to use CSV, because that, again, is the only file type that you're able to use to import your terms. So now that we have our CSV file saved on the desktop, we're going to go back to the dictionary editor, and we're going to import those terms. So for this one, you don't need to hit Edit Dictionary. All you need to do is select your dictionary here, like we have Resume Checker 1, which is the dictionary that we've been working with. Now we want to add our terms, so we're going to import some terms from a CSV file, the CSV file that we just created. So from here, you want to browse, and you're going to point the browser window to the file that you just created. In this case, it's our CSV file, Resume Text Terms. We're going to open that, and all we have to do is hit Import. And the software will then import our terms. Sure enough, we have our security terms that we added earlier, and now, in addition, we have our technical terms, Java, Cloud, Database. So now that we have that, we've updated our dictionary. Let's go back and take a look at our use case again and see how that looks within the Documents view, or rather the folder view, looking across multiple documents. So we'll go back to our Resumes tab. And now we won't even need to switch the dictionary because it's automatically updated the folder view to include our 3 new terms within our Resume Checker 1 dictionary. So we have our 3 initial ones that we added, and now below in the technical category, we have our 3 terms that we added via CSV. So you can see Java, Database, and Cloud. No hits for Cloud, unfortunately, but you can see some results for both Database and Java. So that'll enable us to easily look across these resumes and see which candidates might be the best for this opportunity. So those are the 2 main ways to create and edit dictionaries within VisibleThread. I showed you how to use the dictionary editor in order to add new terms manually, and I also showed you how to do the bulk import via a CSV file through Microsoft Excel. So thank you very much for watching.